Alrighty, weekly bet segment presented by betJACK. Go download betJACK Training Camp. We got the odds pulled up on the screen if you're watching on YouTube. Here it is, the Hall of Fame game, Jaguars Raiders. The money line fill is dead even. So that is because the Jags announced that they won't be starting their players as we're recording this on Tuesday. The money line is dead even, -110. This game is a complete pick'em. The spread, however, slightly favors the Jacksonville Jaguars -1.5. That's juiced +102. So that's plus money if you think the Jags could win and win by more than, win by a field goal or more, so to speak. And then the total, the over-under, is 30.5. Who do you like in this game so early on? Like you said earlier in the show, it's going to be a battle of the backups.
Yeah.
This is truly just a flip of a coin to me so far.
I don't know. Especially with these two teams, I don't know. It definitely is a flip up. If I wanted to pick one, if I had to pick one, I should say, I'll go with the Raiders.
Go with the Raiders? I was gonna do the opposite. I was gonna go with Jacksonville just because they got that -1.5 juice to +102. I like that I could get that plus money on if the Jags could cover. And also, I think of it like this: the Jags went through hell and back last year, Mm-hmm. So I think that they could come out, albeit a preseason game, just excited and hopeful for a new season. However, it's going to be Jake Luton, I think, starting at quarterback. It's not going to be Lawrence. It's not even going to be the backup, who's CJ Beathard. It's going to be the third string. I think if Vegas could send out, obviously not Carr, but if they could send out our old boy Nick Mullins, who we saw start that Thursday night football game when everybody had COVID, I think the Vegas Raiders do make a little bit of sense. How about the over-under? So the combined point total for this game, both teams over-under 30.5. I like the under.
I was going to pick under too. Yeah. With the battle of the backups, I was going to pick under.
Yeah, there's cobwebs. It's the first game of the season. Also, listen to this. So I pulled some data for the show because I had to spice this up a little bit. It's the battle of the backups, the Hall of Fame game. There's not a ton of betting insight that could happen here because really it's pretty much a coin flip. Like when I go bet on this game at the stadium Thursday for my video, I might just flip a coin, and whichever way it lands, that's how I'll bet. But here is an actual little factoid of information. So last year's score was Pittsburgh won over Dallas 16-3 in 2021. In 2019, Denver won 14-10. In 2018, Baltimore won 17-16, all unders. In the last 10 Hall of Fame games, the average combined point totals is only 29.3. Under has hit in 7 of the last 10 games. I'm going to lock in the under for this year's Hall of Fame game as my lock this week, Phil. Because I think
that's a good lock.
Yeah. I think they just follow the data. It's already being announced so early in the week that it's going to be all the backups playing. I think the under just makes sense here. You gonna ride with me on that?
Yeah, I'm riding with you on that.
All right, we'll see.
I picked that before.
We'll see. It's set at 32.5. It was yesterday. They already bumped it down to 30.5. So it's even less than what it. I mean, even the odds makers are losing confidence like hell in this game. There's not going to be many points. It was 32 literally, yesterday evening when I printed the show notes, already down to 30.5 on the app. So go lock in those free bets on betJACK Trading Camp. I guess we're going to ride with the under. We'll see what happens.
I'm with it.